Happy Friday, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to make a short video about some thoughts I was having. It's a beautiful morning, with like this fallish weather, at least what we consider fall, in mid South Texas in San Antonio. The breeze, the air, the freshness. It reminds me of my sister who transitioned out of here back in like 2008. She was only 41. So, as you know, one thought leads to another thought, and you start daydreaming and remembering things, the good times, obviously, right? And it kind of led me to certain things that I wanted to talk about today. I get asked sometimes as well, and this video is going to be more for people that's already on the path in regards to law of attraction, yin yang. Your inner world creates your outer world. How you think, how you feel is how you're going to be. That type of path. This, even though for someone that's never really heard of this or doesn't believe in it, you may actually get something from this video too, because even though some people may not have been in this particular position I'm going to be talking about, you will. It's inevitable. Everyone will. And the position I'm talking about is having to come at a crossroad in life when you have a relative that is terminally ill, whether that be weeks, months, days, hours, minutes. It can be very challenging at first. Now, I can honestly say, with all the family of the three brothers, my sister and the mother passing and all that, the memories are always going to be there, but I would never change a thing because it's made me who I was. And even more so, I know that their soul, meaning their individuality, their psyche, because the soul is different from their spirit, their soul is what came to experience that, right? And I can't, I have to accept that. But in the meantime, the paradox is it gave me the strength that needed to come into my own self-realization and so forth, to get you stronger. And a lot of people haven't experienced that. So, so I get asked, how do you, when you're with family members, friends that are terminally ill, whatever time frame, right? How do you act? Especially when you know the truth and you've experienced, do you want to share this wisdom with them to help them, to give them some hope and whatnot? Well, at the end of the day, you have to use logical thinking, logical sense. What I mean by that is, if someone is weeks away or stage 4 or just about, cancer, or like I said, weeks, days, hours, the same thing you're wanting to help them with could cause them more distress, more stress, right? Because how are you going to just, look, you can change this, which sometimes you can. Again, it's a case by case basis, but I'm talking about cases where it's to the extreme. You're there. How do you help them if you share this type of information of what your experience is, could affect them even worse and get them more haywire, right? Well, the answer is, the best way, and this is not just them, this is in your everyday life, whether it be with coworkers, friends, family, but in particular situations like this, when there's just things that are meant to be that are going to happen, there's nothing you can do about it, even though you have that wisdom information you want to share. The best thing you could do for them is come and give them your peace. Because just like a tuning fork, peace is a higher vibration than fear or to be scared or anything like that, right? So if you're coming, sitting with them, talk about things they like to talk about. Talk about things that are going to bring happy thoughts to them and make them smile, and the good times and so forth, because it's like a tuning fork. Like I said, subjectively, subconsciously, for those that don't know, your subjective mind, your subconscious mind is taking in 45 million bits per second. Okay? The conscious mind is taking in 45 bits per second. So this is why when you stand next to someone or you get next to someone and you feel that vibe, you're feeling their energy, right? Whatever you want to call it, fear, love, peace, whatever. So the same difference goes here. You want to come and be with them, but give them the peace. Allow them to feel the peace within you, because it's going to vibe to them. So that way when you leave, they remember, oh God, I love talking to them. I love being around them. They're so peaceful. Because at the same time, if you do come with fear or anything else that you're feeling in you, they're going to feel that too. And like I said, a lot of us have already been through this. A lot of people have not, but they will. It's inevitable. So I thought I'd make this little video to give that, share a little bit of my thoughts on that, my opinion, because you really don't know how much you could do for someone that needs that. You know, because at the end of the day, we never die. You know, that soul comes back as a new personality, new psyche. The spirit reincarnates as the psyche soul incarnates to someone, something new. But they may not be ready to hear that or go against their belief system, and that's not what you want to do. You don't want them to get all bit haywired and get them even more fearful or whatnot. Be that person that can calm them, give them peace in their heart, be that tuning fork. And that is the best way you could show how much you love them, is by giving them the peace. So I hope this is helpful to, well, I know it'll be helpful for someone, not now, in the near future. Have a fantastic Friday. Give someone a compliment. Keep a smile on your face. Love, light, and peace.